Hi, welcome to stream. Oh, yeah, okay, my mic's working. Can anybody hear me? Hey. Anyway, yes, Doki time. Let me, can my hair stop? Okay, it's good. We're good. Let me get the game going. I was a little late, running late today, by which I mean I was early and then I was in waiting mode and I did everything last second. So I'm late. A little out of breath because I just ran back in here. Prison type outfit, yes. Exactly. Giving prison. Definitely what I meant to give. Hold on. Game capture. Hi. Not papers, please. Doki. Yay. I'm excited. I know very little about this game. I feel like I saw some of it a while ago, like years ago. So I know there's something going on, but other than that, I don't know. Good day in German. I'm pretty sure that's Guten Tag, not gluten tag. Tag is spelled the same. I get it. I understand. But yeah, it is a pretty old game, I guess. Yeah, but you know me. I love to jump on games approximately 10 years late. Undertale, papers, please. So, you know, that's why I was dying, Omni, because gluten tag is like what I see at the grocery store. But anyway, Guter? I don't know. I don't speak German, so maybe you're right. Maybe it is gluten tag. All right. Okay. Guys, I'm excited. I'm excited and nervous. Every time I start a new game, I'm like a little nervous for some reason. Also, why is this not the right size? Can you be the right size? Guys, we're editing in real time here. Okay, there we go. It should be good. Hopefully. Haha, gluten-free girlfriend. Exactly. I should be nervous? Don't say that. What do you mean? I'm not nervous at all and it's fine. Everything's fine. Is it actually Gooter? I don't know. That's obviously not how you pronounce it, but what the fuck do I know? Cat shenanigans. Hello. That's okay, Jay. I hope J-Mom is doing well. Everybody wish J-Mom good recovery, okay? Or else. Anyway. Guten Tag. See, I don't know. We're all a bunch of what, Omni? Okay, let's go. Me and my jail fit. I just got this shirt. I'm excited about it. Because I love to... Thank you! Thank you, Seb. Yeah, I'm very excited about this shirt. I just went thrifting, so... Okay. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I love this picture with, like... Not for those who are easily disturbed. Okay. Femboy Gooters, please. Okay. A game you've actually played! Yeah. No, that's real. I feel like I've played a lot of games, but, like, also... No. Does that mean anything to anyone? No. Okay, it's fine. I have certain games that I really like to play. I like to play Zelda games. Played a lot of Mario growing up. A lot of console stuff. And then more recently, like... Yeah, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, shit. I latch on to stuff and then I'm like, I don't want to try anything new, so this is fun because you guys force me at gunpoint to try new things. Anyway, thank you, Omni, yes. That's so true, B, exactly that. I play games, but not the games everyone else has played. Why am I itchy? I have shackles on my wrists, so true. I just got a brand new black scrunchie because I lost mine and I swear by scrunchies. Can I stop being itchy? Guys, I just have to make stupid faces on stream. Okay. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Okay, well, I'm normal and I've never had any problems. So it's actually gonna be fine. Can I stop? Oh my god. Okay, you've been itchy today too, so it's not just me. It's something in the air. Here and in Poland. Love to know. Alright. I agree. By playing Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age. Tough to say. And you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. What do you mean highly disturbing content? How bad is this gonna get? Big mug, thank you. Okay, not too hot. Still hot, but not too hot. Love that for me. You're gonna be 44? Okay, so you're clear to play, Sev. Me, I'm 5. Okay, yay! This game is not suitable for children, once again, just so everyone knows. Oh, it's so cute. Guys, who are we gonna pick? New game. Please enter my name. Worms. Oh, should I do like a capital? I guess. The button sound even brings back memories? Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh, I love that. I might get another warning, you never know. They warned me a lot of times though, so like if anything happens now, it's my own fault. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh, that's a nice way to describe your good friends since you were children. Annoying as fuck, I guess. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? So true, yes. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Oh, she's so me for real. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Mean to her! Oh my god, mean to her. Warning, jump scare in 3, 2, 1. I can't wait, Omni. I'm that friend? I'm screaming. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh, this is gonna be so fun and so anime. That's mean, Worms. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. I like the texture on her sweater. Like, what texture is this? Bubble school uniform. But you did wait for me after all. Oh, hi, Moth. Welcome. It sure is anime. That's true. Mothra, hello? I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Oh my god, the little Tilda. I used to do that all the time when I was a kid. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Worms. Oh, hi, Lemon, welcome! Yeah, Sayori seems cute so far, obviously. It's definitely gonna be the cute type. I'm excited to see what types of girls we're gonna encounter. Because I have no idea. There's like, I haven't played too many dating sims, but I've played, has anyone heard of Mystic Messenger? That one I really want to replay, but you have to play it in real time, and like, it's tough when you're trying to live your life, and then you gotta be like, sorry, my Japanese anime boyfriend's calling. I just gotta answer that real quick. Sorry, he's Korean, I think. Anyway, great game. Love it. So that's my main experience with dating sims. Mystic Messenger! I swear! It's good. It's good. Anyway. A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. You remember when everyone was playing it? B? I have no idea how I found Mystic Messenger, and I've never known anyone else to play it. It's like a mobile one on me, but it's it literally takes place in real time, so you have to like throughout your day be answering them, or you like miss stuff and then you can't get certain endings. I played it when I was living in my mom's basement and not doing anything when I was like 20, so you know I had a lot of time on my hands. But anyway, yeah, I've never seen anything about it anywhere. I think I was late to the game on that one as well, so I missed out on all the hype. That's not true. Literally that, Seb. I'm like, I can't be out and about and then have to be like, oh, sorry, my boyfriend Seven is calling. Seven's the best character, by the way, just so everyone knows. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I think we're kind of mean. The fuck? What the hell? Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Damn. That's B, that would make sense. No, B, well, yeah, Seven is like the computer nerd and also the one that's like never serious. He's always joking around until later, and then he gets too serious. But anyway, yeah, he's crazy. B, also, he has the same hair color as you, so. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What's a NEET? Does anyone know? Yeah, of course I like 7. And of course, yeah, he's the only one you remember. He's the best one. They have like there's also like the guy that's like the serious type and he has glasses, you know, anime. A little bit evil. And then there's the one that's like, he's a model and his hair's white. And then there's the cutesy uwu baby boy type. Anyway, you know. Okay. Oh, it stands for people who don't leave their... Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah. And they're like playing video games all day. It's like, that's just kind of my life. But anyway. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Not too bad, Lemon. I've been doing pretty good. I recently, in the past couple days, have taken crocheting back up again, so I have a huge pile of yarn behind me. I don't think you can... Oh, yeah, you can see it. This is all yarn. I unearthed this and sorted through it yesterday, because I've decided I'm gonna make things. I made an apple! So far, so that's fun. Hi, Crafty, welcome! And also, okay, NEET means no education, employment, or training. Damn. That's tough. That's, shit. Well, now we know. Oh, I didn't see that Moth said it as well. So technically you didn't actually be Moth to it in my brain, but that's okay. Now we all know. Old man activities, crocheting. I feel like, generally speaking, that's like grandma activities, but I digress. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Well, you don't want to become a NEET, I guess, apparently. Yes, you with your knitting and brandy, exactly. Old man in a womanly way. So true. Grandpas can knit, you know, that's true. Grandpas can knit and crochet, and I think you're right. We should bring some more gender equality to that. What do Canadians do when they're told a funny joke? I don't know, Omni. What do Canadians do when we're told a funny joke? Laugh? I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Grandpas can crochet, be gender- All grandpas know is crochet, be genderless, and eat paint. Damn right. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Mood. That's so real. They- Olaf? God damn it. That's okay, Lemon. That's an interesting reason not to like the word crochet. I think because of the way that it's pronounced, I don't have that problem. But if it was pronounced crotchet, I'd probably agree with you. They laugh and then eat cheese curd. That is true. That is very true. That is what we do. We need to have cheese curd at all times or Canadians die. I'm reaching over to ban Omni. Yeah, definitely that's exactly what I was doing. Really quietly, just get out of here. Guards, myself, sees him. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. No choice. There's literally no choice at all. Oh, like from Frozen. Omni, I'm gonna kill you. You did not mention Olaf in my chat. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Fuck Frozen. Hello? Olaf, famously Canadian. We don't claim him. So true, Moth. Did I not know? What do you mean? Is he Canadian? Oh yeah? Okay, Crafty. I'm excited. I don't know much about it, but everyone's been like, I know there's like, it's not as wholesome as it seems, but like, I know everyone's excited to see me see what's coming. I don't know. Not Karach. Real. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Okay, you're weird, dude. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Your pink wife? Okay, I'm excited to meet your pink wife. I don't know what to expect. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Ah, meanie! Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Okay, that probably should have clicked for me. I forgot about the- I just keep calling it Doki Doki, so I forgot about the literature club part. I was like, maybe we will join anime club. Stupid. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. My bad. Oops. To be fair, literature club does sound better than anime club, only because I went to anime club when I was in grade 9 for the first time. I was like, maybe I should join some clubs because I don't want to become a NEET. And I showed up and we were watching some incomprehensible anime and everyone was laughing at parts that I didn't think were funny and then not laughing at the parts that I thought were funny, so I never went back. Anyway, you read the literature classics like Bleach and Naruto. Obviously we will. The ancient scripts, of course. Bionicle Club! We could have been in Bionicle Club. Can you imagine what that game would be like? You just never know. In fact, I'm 90% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Okay. Yes, yes, no. Aphex, I'm so with you. I'm sorry, Olaf lovers in the chat, but I can't stand that little guy. And he was everywhere. It was like the minions, but worse. I think the minions have the charm of being whatever they are. Olaf? My god. I could not with that. Olaf sounds like... I don't think about Olaf in general, so when you said Olaf, like, that would have clicked if I ever thought about Olaf from Frozen. However, I specifically avoid him, and therefore, it didn't. Anyway, you've never seen a single Frozen. That's amazing. I love that, Bee. I'm so happy for you. I don't know why. I think because Frozen got so much hype that I, like... And then I didn't think it was that good that I just hated it. And listen, I'm gonna say something really controversial yet really brave here, okay? And if you're a huge fan of this one, I'm really sorry. I hated K-pop Demon Hunters in the same way that I hate Frozen. But that's all. That's it. It's okay. I'm really brave. I know. Anna is the best. I will say Anna is the best out of Frozen. Sorry, saying I hated K-pop Demon Hunters and I was expecting my viewership to just drop. Everyone's gone. Oh my god, you also hate K-pop Demon Hunters. Thank you! Thank you. I was grocery shopping yesterday and they were playing the stupid K-pop Demon Hunter song! Can I be free? Okay, that's all. Okay, sorry. Frozen 2 is bad. I've never seen Frozen 2 because I saw Frozen 1 and I was like, that's enough. Yeah, Aphex, I know, I know. I think, again, like, when something's super hyped up and I check it out and I'm like, this is meh. Like, it's not terrible, but I'm just like... And then everyone's like, this is the best thing ever, and the music's the best, and the animation's the best, and I'm like... Okay, I don't know if it's that serious. And then I get annoyed. That's my toxic trait. So, yeah, that also happened with Frozen. Anyway. K-pop mid-hunters! Yeah, yeah. It is definitely a fun little thing. And that's what I mean. Like, people are making it out to be like the end all be all of like the most amazing thing ever. And that's what annoys me. And I'm like, let me just step back and stay out of it. But this is my stream, so I get to tell you guys I don't like it. That's all though. I'm over it now. The name is Repellent Moth. It's like a working title. Like, they should have actually named the movie, but instead they named it exactly what it is, which, okay. I guess. Viewership immediately tanks. Literally, that's what I was expecting. Or grows. Who knows? But it is definitely getting the Oscar, yeah. People are obsessed with it, man. My mom is playing... She's never seen the movie, she's playing the songs. She loves... One time I came home and my mom had discovered BTS of her own accord. And she was like, oh, do you know BTS? Do you love the BTS? And I was like... I don't know anything about BTS, but now she made me buy her this the CDs and everything. K-pop Demon Hunter's also on the list. My mom loves K-pop, what can I say? 60-something-year-old woman. Go off, Mom. Zootopia 2, I haven't seen that either. This is my soapbox, you're right, Lemon. And I'll say the controversial opinions if I want to. Taylor Swift. Sorry. The Taylor Swift fandom? Yeah. They sure are out there. Swifties, yeah. Here's how I view the Taylor Swift fandom. Like the really insane ones. When Taylor Swift was dating the guy from the 1975, Maddie Healy, who is apparently like not a great person. My roommate fills me in on these things. We saw Swiftie unironically say that Taylor Swift dating Maddie Healy was her doing a performance art of Dante's Inferno. Absolutely not a hint of irony in this opinion. And that's how I feel about Swifties. Because I really want to study them. That's amazing. That is, yeah, that's, no, guys, I wish I could tell you I was joking. J-pop, see, J-pop is what I grew up on, for sure. So, like, no hate to K-pop. It's just, you know, a different flavor of pop. But, yeah, for me, it's you know, something else. Yeah, no, yeah, and let me be clear, like, the older Taylor Swift stuff from when I was a kid, like, I still love a lot of that stuff out of, like, nostalgia and whatever, and honestly, I think it was better. Her newer stuff, I think. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Yeah, Lemon, I'm co-signing that. I'm co-signing it. A little bit, yeah. I gotta say, I'm on that same page. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I don't know. I feel like, oh, welcome, Jay. You've missed the session of hating, I guess. Ooh. Yes. Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters. Well, that's fair. But yes. Listen, I respect Beyonce and, like, her, like, impact on the music industry and everything and blah, blah, blah. Her music is just not for me. And that's fine. Okay, I know them, actually, Crafty. Yes! I know them because of Teen Titans intro! Okay, I didn't realize that they had had a different name before. Amazing, thank you. Great Voice is, like, live? Maybe not, but that's okay. Christopher Nolan should be on that list 1000%. I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. They had their own cartoon too. Thank you, Moth. Okay, that's what I'm really remembering. I was like, why does that like trigger something in my brain? It's that Puffy and Miyumi had their own cartoon. I got it. Okay. Yeah. You're right, Lemon. You're right. Yeah, Puffy and Miyumi from the cartoon. Okay. You just unlocked something for me. All right. Teen Titans Go I haven't seen, but Teen Titans, like, that was on when I was a kid, and I used to, it would start right at 4 p.m., and all the kids that would go to the same babysitter would get off the bus at, like, 3:58, and we would sprint to my babysitter's house and, like, launch ourselves over the back of the couch so we could catch Teen Titans right when it started. So I love it. Anyway, okay, I can definitely... Agreed, Moth. I think we saw The Dark Knight together, like, years and years ago, and I agree. That's also true. Okay, I will not watch Teen Titans Go. Sold. Tell me that. Burn Book channel! Yes! That's, yeah. I think we should have that. That's fun. You can do some lighthearted hating. Okay. Yeah, she's just waiting. I'm sorry, guys. Sayori's just here while I'm talking to the voices in my head, I guess. No wonder she's so fucking worried about me. Alright. Sayori, I'm normal and I'm here. Okay. Yeah, I think she might have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. 10 out of 10 would do that. If it's a chocolate cupcake, take my soul. I don't need it. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Imagine being full of energy. Could not be me. 9 out of 10 birds. I'm crying. Doki Doki hating club. No, that sounds like we're hating them. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Okay, she's cute. I like her purple hair. Sayori's always saying nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? This is a different person than the first one. Okay, yeah, because her vest is less open. Got it. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, worms, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Okay, these both have pink hair, no? Which one is your pink, Crafty? Is it this one? Or the one with the big bow? I'm wondering now. Yeah, whose girl? Whose girl is everyone's girl? Because I don't know any of them yet. Okay, pink. Does everyone love her? Is that what's up? All words escape me in this situation. This club. Okay, this is okay. Got it. Is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah, dude. Come on. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Shrimp check, thank you. Oh, somehow, Aphex, I knew you were gonna love the purple girl. I don't know why, but I was like, that's gonna be the one. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Or she's just short. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. I think we can decide. I don't know, do we ever see the MC? Because if not, I'm saying this is a Yuri full adventure. Why not? Aphex, somehow I know. I don't know how, but... Okay, so this is the most popular girl. Got it. And seems like, yeah, also pink. Natsuki. Sorry to the other girl. She seems like the boring one. You're pistering me? Sorry, you're doing what, Seth? You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Comparably more mature. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. Wait, what? Justin TV? What did I miss? Oh god, okay. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Worms. Monica smiles sweetly. Me when I smile sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Oh, she reminds you of yourself? Okay, I love that. That's fun. You're obviously the smart and mature one. So it makes sense. Come sit down, Worms. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monica and the one space next to Sayori. I feel like we could have shown that. These desks don't look arranged in the table. But that's fine. We met in Scoliosis Anonymous! Jay, I'm fucking crying. She did boob boobly. Yeah, she is breasting boobly. That's true. Okay. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cute little cats. There are so many pink girls here. Like, there are so many hair colors we could have chosen, and these two, like, basically share hair dye. They're just in slightly different lightings. I love that. This is so fun. I'm gonna have so much fun remembering which girl is which. Okay. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Of course she has. Wait, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. Did you just say this is brown hair? Are we saying this is brown hair? Brown hair? This is peach. This is brown. You think this is brown? Hello? Is my... Wait. Let me look on my iPad. Okay, it is more brown. I forget that my monitor is, for some reason, calibrated to be a little more magenta than it actually is. So I'm like, let me look on the preview. It's still not brown and you're still crazy, but I can see, I guess, a little bit more brown. You've seen people with this hair color. You're fucking joking. I do have very dark brown. You're right. I was just being facetious, but you've seen... I'm looking at two different screens. On my second screen that is normal coded. This is not brown. Look it down here. This is giving brown to you? Thank you, Omni. No offense. And not to throw this in there, but I am a graphic designer. I don't see brown. Okay, sorry. As a former, see? It's not brown. This is pink. This is brown, is what this is. This is a pinky brown, a brownish pink, actually. Let's be real here. And then this is a peachy salmony color. And then this is pink. Okay, fine. However, you guys are splitting hairs, pink hairs, might I add. But these are all pink enough that we could have had some more contrast in here. Someone could be blonde. Or blue. Nobody has blue hair and pronouns these days? What's wrong with the kids? It's fine. It's fine. Or orange, even. She could have been a redhead. Okay. Alright. I'm over it. Brunette! Like, someone could have been a brunette. If you can have pink hair, nobody can have it's okay. I'm over it. Maybe we have blue hair. What do I know? Now that we've settled that, thank you. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. That is real. People who just like eat without like looking for the best next bite are crazy. I don't understand those people. I bet you also just take bites out of Kit Kats and like cheese strings and stuff. Crazy. Natsuki is quiet. You got an ad during my breakdown? I'm so sorry, Ma. I'm sorry. I should have fought that back for you. Alright. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Of course she is. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Bald is just hair with skin color. Exactly. It's actually clear hair. Your hair is now clear. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Have I heard this somewhere before? What? Okay. That's okay, Crafty. I know. I hate having the ads on as well. I'm like, ah. But also, I don't really know how the ad thing works yet. I should probably figure that out so I can like change them. Okay. Oh, it's not like a, okay, yeah. A classic tsundere line. Okay, that makes sense. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know. You, dummy. Oh, not for, okay, I got it. All right. Tsundere boring? No! I love a tsundere character. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I love tsundere characters so much that in Animal Crossing, all the grumpy types are my favorite. Kabuki, my favorite, most beautiful grumpy Animal Crossing villager. I love you. I think about you all the time. He gave me his photograph and I put it on my wall, and then I forgot to play Animal Crossing for a long time and he moved away! It's fine, I'm over it. It's cool. Yeah, B, of course I like the tsundere type. Shut up. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. I wonder when we'll get to the literature. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Can't believe a dog coder girl likes grumpy people. Shocking. Don't talk about my type. Shut up. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Well, I was held at gunpoint and dragged here, but that's fine. Exactly. Okay, yeah. Unicorns, flying pigs, and dogs can see your hair, Lemon. I assume that's where we're at. I missed a couple of messages, but that makes sense. That's true of all bald people, I assume. Jay, confirm? Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. That's so true. So real. I'm sorry, what poll is happening? What? Hashtag my president. Exactly. This is my president. I have a prime minister, but you know what? Replace him too with her. I'm sure she'll do a great job and nothing bad will happen. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. So far, I'm into cupcakes and tea. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Natsuki does not think so. Fuck you, Monica. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Does nobody like to read? Come on. And nothing bad will happen, yes. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. The festival? Ugh, I used to watch anime and read manga, and there would always be the festival episode or arc. And I'm so jealous. We never did shit like that. Man gets to have all the fun. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. So true, I just saw them all do that, so. The festival! I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Speaking of politics, how do you think oh god. I think they're really coping hard on me, is my answer to that. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. So different, guys. Look at them, they're so different. So true. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we were also delighted by they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Where's the enthusiasm about literature? I haven't seen shit. Nobody's mentioned a book the whole time I've been here. So, Worms, what kind of things do you like to read? Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. They do have different personalities. I know, I'm just being a dick. But yes, of course, we have the different types. She's obviously like the shy, cute type, and then, yeah, I got it. Well, Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga... I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. So true. I've been there like 3 minutes. No, that is true. That is true. I've spent a lot of that time talking to the voices in my head and just standing here, actually. So we'll get to the books. First, we have to start with the cupcakes and the tea. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I do love world building, I will say. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, actually, that's a good way to put it. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Have you? I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock! Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. It's always the quiet ones, man. Sounds like this girl likes books. Real. That's true. What are you shocked at, Moth? But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Huh? Wait, what had to be... What? What had to be... I missed it. What had to be modded? I'm crying. Huh? I don't know. I love when you have like an automatic mod thing and it catches the weirdest stuff. I'm like, what? Wow. Okay, yeah. No, that's definitely full of swears, I guess. Huh? Jesus. Okay. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. What? That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Ooh, damning evidence. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are, says the cute one. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Oh my god, say the line! Yeah! Natsuki is tough and evil and strong. That's so true. I'm crying. Oh, I bet she does love David Lynch. Speaking of David Lynch, I really want to watch Twin Peaks. I've been meaning to do that for a while. Anyway, Natsuki. Yeah, B, I can understand why you like Natsuki. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Damn, that's deep. That's deep, bro. Natsuki's the only one here with normal hair length? What do you mean? Oh yeah, like super long hair. Oh, I didn't read that line. My bad. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Ooh, awkward. I haven't I also haven't seen Eraserhead, but I do want to watch it. So, okay. I have an idea, everyone. Eh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Okay. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Worms? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. You're gonna say no to all of these girls? Come on, man. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Worms? You all... Oh, isn't that right? Yeah. Monika got shorter, if that was even possible. That's... damn. Why did the college teacher fall in love with his female student? I don't know, Omni. Because he's a weirdo? I'm defenseless against all these girls. Yep. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? You're not. It was because of her learning curves. Oh my god. Omni! I'm crying. Okay. Yes, I also get shorter when I'm sad. That's true. It happens. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. They all got taller! Oh my god. If I keep making them happy, will they just, like, grow huge? One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. She really does have scoliosis club. Thanks, I guess. They slowly inflate until they become like the alien lady from Dude, Where's My Car? Exactly. And that's the twist of this game, I'm sure, is they just all get really huge. Exactly. I would have been punch up the moment I heard your joke's punchline. I did get smaller. It's just my legs, but I'm not standing, so you can't see. A woman would be taller than men on average if men were just nice. You heard it here first, folks. Exactly. Oh, big mug, thank you. Oh my god, that is like Tenna. Wait, these girls are just like Tenna for real. Holy shit, we've solved it. Oh my god, crossover. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. We've been here for 5 minutes. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Worms, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I look like on me. I'm not showing you my legs right now because they're just so small. Speaking of which, so I do have to rearrange. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I don't know, bro. You better get good. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Worms! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Booba dinner! Oh, he's already eating. I don't know if you can see him, actually, but his little butt. Booba dinner time. Okay. They do. They call me baby like worms. That's true. Actually, you say baby like worms as a joke, but I do need you to know that I have really small feet. And so when I was in high school, a couple of my friends literally exclusively called me baby feet. So that kind of brings back memories. Anyway. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. Sausage dog. Yeah, that also is true. In grade 9, I got told I looked like a wiener dog because I have short legs. So thanks for bringing that up. Sure, might as well. Yay! Yeah. It was like not even said meanly. It was just kind of said as a matter of fact thing, which I think was worse. Just, yeah, that I'm giving wiener dog. It's fine. So fine. Kids, literally, I remember reaching up. I was like good in art class and the one girl was like, oh, can you help me with my art? And I like reached over to help her. And she went, wow, your arms are like really short. And then Michael, sorry, I almost full named him, was like, yeah, you look like a wiener dog. Just casually. And I was like, you know what? Do your own fucking art. Fuck you, Megan. Anyway, the dog whisperer referring to toes. Wiener dogs are really cute, especially the long-haired ones. I'm crying. My roommate and I were discussing yesterday about how I sleep with my blankets tucked in at the end because I like make my bed. And she does not because she's like, I need to have my dogs out. I'm like, you gotta let those dogs bark. And she's like, yeah, if you hear barking in my room after hours, you know what's up. Anyway, I'm a corgi? Hey! Mean to me! Actually, corgis are also really cute, so I guess I can't be mad. Alright. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. So milquetoast at the moment. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? I don't know, man. What else were you doing? Like, just, what? It's like a 5-minute club. Anyway, it's not like it's taking up all your time, dude. Whatever. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, so true. Everyone's saying it. That's so real. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I'm so sure. Yeah, so true. My butt is so cute that it's also painful. For those who don't know, I have an extremely fucked up broken tailbone. It's fine. I'm sitting on a chair donut at the moment, but it's okay. I know, the MC's just like, I hate this place. Whatever. I guess he did say like they were all cute, but then was like, whatever. You know what? She's gonna discover that she's a lesbian, but she doesn't know that now. 1 hour a day, 5 days a week. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. In game, I assume. But for me, it's like 5 minutes. Yeah, great inside joke for my chat. Ah, butt hurts. And they're correct. Yeah, it does. It does. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Better get good. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, fuck. I have to get good. Shit, okay. I also don't notice anything, Jay. I am extremely non-observant. Just will pass by things. If it's outside my scope, I'm not seeing it. Okay. Yes, fake writing, exactly, to shallowly impress women. We need to do that. Electricity, memories, tragedy, family, fun. Perfect. That's beautiful, Ma. I don't know who I'm trying to impress yet. I like barely know these girls. I think Natsuki is my favorite though. It's between these two, but I think Natsuki. Wait, is Monika not even an option? That's kind of wild. Nobody mentioning explode? Explode, yeah. Natsuki is peak. How do I... Okay, what do I think Natsuki would like? I feel like... Tragedy, chocolate, electricity. No, that sounds real. That'd be a fun writing exercise to take these words and try and like string them together into like a short story. She likes cute stuff. Oh, you're right. Okay, she likes cute stuff, but she's like lying about it. Okay. Play chocolate fun? That sounds... yeah? Chocolate... Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I can only pick one of the... Alright, got it. Chocolate... Mouse, forgive, cage, pleasure, cheer, defeat, waterfall, landscape, grief, lollipop? I'm gonna go with lollipop, I think. Lipstick, embrace, awesome hair. Thank you. Special, empty. Ooh. Adventure, broken, rose, vanilla. Yeah. I'm writing a poem about candy, exactly. Forgive mouse. See, mouse, I would think, would be cute, but you never know because sometimes people are scared of mouse, which sad, but empty for Yuri? That's tough. Okay, yeah, I could see that, Crafty. I don't fully, like, I mean, she's the tsundere one for sure, but she also seems to like cute stuff, but then she's like, no, I don't. Mouse was on the first page. Okay. Let's go, vanilla. Romance, misfortune, despise, existence, hurt, graveyard, playground, vivid, strawberry, uncanny. Yeah, playground. I feel like she'd be so easy because she's told me already that, like, she likes horror and stuff. I feel like I didn't get to talk much to the other ones. Sparkle, shiny. Oh, this is gonna be a great poem, you guys. Email? No, we're not doing email. Fuck email. Shiny. Ribbon. Flower. Dazzle. Anime. Sorry, I just speedrun those ones. Yeah, exactly. That's, no, you're right. You're right. I figured that out. I realized there was like a 3 out of 20 up here. I was like, summer. It's rainbow. Pink. Melody. I can write some dark ass poems with these. Cheeks climax. We gotta do cheeks. Wait, did I miss cheeks? Oh no. Oh no. Do I die now? I can't go back? Pick agonizing? Entropy? Depression? Ooh. Entropy, actually, I think I skipped it, but entropy is a great word. And there's a short on YouTube, a short animation by the name of Entropy, which taught me what entropy was when I was a kid. It's not really, like, I had to Google entropy because I was like, why is it called that? But anyway, it's good. Bubbles. I don't know. Kawaii? Kawaii. Perfect. Oh, hi, Queenie. What? Coming in here and telling me to calm down immediately. I'm crying. Cheeks. 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 Okay, we got cheeks in there. Yeah. Fluffy. Whirlwind. Sugar, sweet. Papa. Papa. Why not? And finally, sticky. Oh, damn. We didn't get sticky. I missed it. If we did, I was running through. Fossilized me, Papa. We're writing a poem. I'm screaming that we're writing a poem to impress one of the girls in our new club. I missed puppy? Shit. Guys, I can only pick so many words. It's tough. Oh, good night, Aphex. Oh, I'm sorry you have work tomorrow. But thank you. Thanks for popping in. Bouncy. Skirt, milk, candy. I'm feeling milk. Okay, we did it. We did it. Okay. I don't know what this is, Queenie. This is the first time we've done it, and I'm a bit like, I'm not sure what we're gonna make with this. Big milkers, help. Okay, let's see. Hi again, worms. It seems like we're on the next day, and we're here with our poem that we wrote last night painstakingly. And it's gonna be really good, so. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha! Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Mad lips to score mad pussy. So real. That's exactly what we're doing here. Okay. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Worms. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you don't even want to join the clubs. Any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Will you keep your manga collection in the club room? What if someone steals that shit? Manga's expensive, man. I'm sorry, Gooning Monday? What's happening right now? Bouncy milk blasters glistening? Oh my god! I look away from chat for 1 second. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Worms always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Okay, yeah. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Maybe I'm he/him lesbian. You know, could be possible. I'm always going for a spit take, Jay. Like cooking? Cleaning my room? How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Damn. Whoa, Omni, excuse me? Who doesn't have boobs? How come? You and Worms can be good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Here comes Creature. Oh, here comes Creature. Yes, what creature do you have? Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuki, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. I'm... Nice clip, Seth, thank you. Oh my god. Well, maybe he's not mediocre looking. What do I know? Maybe he's like... Giga Chad. Who knows? Did I call her Yuki? I can't fucking read, to be honest. She's fluffing. Is that so? Oh yeah, Yuri. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. That's the Giga Chad. You know, with the cheeks. And the big chin. You know how I'm a Giga Chad. Martin Fisherbird. Okay, let me check out this creature. Martin Fisherbird, everybody. Oh, he's my favorite combination of colors! I love orange and blue, like a tealy blue. He's beautiful. And he has a huge head, which is so fun. Why is your head so big, buddy? Why are you so head? Okay, stop. No more Giga Chad. No more Giga Chad worms. Mean to me. What if I want to be a Giga Chad? Fuck. Orange is underrated. That is true. I agree. My roommate and I, our living room is orange and like a green. And we always joke, every new piece of furniture we get, we're like, we could paint it orange. Because we love orange, so. Anyway. I'm sorry, we need to have a serious conversation? About what? About orange or about me being a Giga Chad? Because you should support me in all my dreams. Okay. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Is it manga? Because that's all I said. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Oh, about me becoming a Giga Chad. A Giga Chad? You know what? I'll do what I want. And if that's becoming a Giga Chad, you better support me. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want it. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Well, she just is cute, man. I also... Well, yellow is my favorite color, lemon. So, as much as I love orange, yellow is my favorite. And always will be. Well, I guess, you know, the nature of change, so I can't really say that. But it has been for a long time. And I think will continue to be for a long time. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Fruit fight! Fruit fight! Ah. I am a fruit, that's true. But lemon can still be the #1 fruit in this chat. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Big Mug, thank you! Chat full of fruits. So true. Okay, bye B. I guess you need to go to sleep. Thanks for coming. Too many fruits. Too many fruits. Oh my god, it's giving Too Many Cooks. Has everyone seen Too Many Cooks, I hope? Because that shit haunts me. Anyway. Yes, that is true, Jay. Lemon is your long-lost twin that you tried to eat in the womb. That's tough. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out what where the other person stands. Real. You're queen. Real. There's lemon in my tea. Sorry, I killed one of your brethren, Lemon, to make my tea taste better. How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
Oh, that's... Exactly. My chat hates lemons. Loves lemons and hates Olaf. I got too excited about the hating Olaf part, and I jumped the gun. You're next! Exactly. Every time I drink Big Mug, I get closer to killing Lemon. Oh, many men. Many men. Yeah, I know that one, but I was thinking Too Many Cooks for some reason, because that... If you haven't seen Too Many Cooks, well... There's Too Many Cooks. Milanese. Ooh, yeah. I love to put... I made pasta yesterday and I put some lemon juice in there as well. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a... Oh, Milanese. Is that the... That's the chicken cutlet, right? We've discussed before? Anyway, I do also love this chat. Why are we referencing 50 Cent? That's a great question. Sometimes it has to happen. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Oh, she's just like me for real. Can't have that. Yeah, the chicken. Okay, yeah. The cutlet. The meat cutlet. I got it. Ugh, okay. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. Whoa, dude. Okay, bro. You've read just all the good manga ever. Unless it's for girls. I get it. You're so cool, man. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. Damn right. Fucking tell him. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. Yes, you were. I'm in your head and I heard it. Literal teenage boy vibes. For real. If I haven't heard of it, it's not for me or it sucks. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. It's not stupid. But I'll tell you one thing, Worms. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Oh my god, I haven't heard moe in ages. Whenever I think moe, I think of Renge from Oran High School Host Club. Holy shit. Anyway. Is hair a sandwich or a salad? Yeah, it's gotta be... I feel like hair is an ingredient, but if anything, it's a salad for sure. Ever hear about that long-ass video that was ranking every anime ever made? And he just didn't include magical girl anime? What? That's crazy. Even if you don't like it, rank it low then. Don't just not put it in the ranking. Anyway. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Oh, maybe we are gay. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Dude, there's so many chairs. Why do we have to sit on the floor? Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Literally, I'm saying that. I mean, hair is just like one ingredient, right? Sailor Moon. I've been meaning to watch Sailor Moon. I've seen Madoka Magica. But I have not actually seen all the way through Sailor Moon. I really liked Mew Mew Power when I was a kid. And then I think later I read Tokyo Mew Mew, which is like wildly different, but yeah, I need to check out Sailor Moon. I know it's a classic for a reason. Anyway, okay, I take my seat. Ghost Stories English. Yes, you have mentioned Ghost Stories. I do have that written down somewhere. Unfortunately, I do not have infinite time, but I'm making around to it. Moth, honestly, I always remember that you had a dream where I had made a Tumblr blog about Sailor Moon. And it got popular, and I was getting all these questions about Sailor Moon, and I kept having to text you for answers about Sailor Moon. Because I don't know anything about Sailor Moon. I think I have a screenshot of you telling me about this dream, and I think about it often. But anyway. Yeah, no, every adult when I was a kid hated anime. I would try and watch anime and they'd be like, I have to leave the room. And I will say because I was watching dubbed, because I was watching it like on YTV. And yeah, some of the dubs are so bad that I can fully understand why that was the case. But yeah, I figured you might not remember it, Moth, but it stuck with me. So okay. Chairs wouldn't work. That's so funny, Moth. A One Direction blog that was just photos of NSYNC is incredible. Yeah. Oh yeah, the realism is the best kind of art thing mindset is so annoying. I grew up drawing and I learned to draw from watching anime. And I don't really draw anime now, but like when I was learning and growing up, that was mostly what I drew because that was what I liked. And I had so many adults that were like, oh, I'm not impressed by you drawing anime because anime sucks and whatever. And whenever I would draw realism, they'd be like, oh my god, this is so good. And it drove me insane. Like, guys, come on. And also, you know what? I was good at drawing anime. Fuck you. Anime's cool. Anyway. The Creamy Mammy, the Magical Angel? Can't say I've ever heard of that. What? Extremely that, Jay. You'd be good if you tried something more realistic. I remember I was babysitting with my cousin, who was like 5 years older than me and kind of mean. I love her now, but she was kind of mean as a teenager. And I was like 11, 12 maybe, and I drew a lot of anime. And I remember we were babysitting and she picked up this little shitty crayon drawing by the kid that was on the floor and was like, this is better than all your art because it's not anime. And she may forget that, but the tree remembers. The axe forgets, but the tree remembers! Anyway. It's cool for the kids to like anime these days, so good for them. Pronounced mommy. Okay, it's pronounced mommy. Got it. Got it. Thank you. Better. Exactly. Thank you, Crafty. I appreciate that. Alright. Anyway, chairs wouldn't work, guys. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. Papi Rico and Creamy Mommy. Those are the two genders. So true. Tag yourself. I didn't expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. Oh, that's so cute. She's so cute. Jay, I don't know what you're talking about yet, but I'm excited. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Dude, what the fuck? This guy's rude. Oh, hi lady, welcome. Welcome to chat. The two genders are Goth Mommy and Tiny Cinnamon Bun in this group. I think that's true. I think that's accurate. The honestly kind of mood, real. Yeah. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about the simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Oh, welcome, Slopez. Yeah, apparently this is a scary game. I was told that I could play this on Spooky Mondays, so here we are. Oh, I accidentally right-clicked and it gets rid of I can see the whole thing. Interesting. Okay, we've learned something. But yeah, apparently. Yeah, subtle foreshadowing. I was thinking that. I was like, this could be a hint. Okay. Yeah, I do think Sayori is even more cinnamon bun, from what I can see. And Monica's mommy! We just need her goth factor. She needs to go into her goth phase. That's true. I could see that. I'm fine with disturbing content and not suitable for kids. Oh, I hope it takes an M. Night Shyamalan twist. I do. We need Monica to snap! I'm crying. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Look. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. Oh yeah, I guess. Okay. Sorry, my chat was doing a weird thing. Got it. What do you call it when you give Toriel a 10-hour job as an underpaid construction worker? I don't know. Yes, this is a very normal dating sim where nothing strange would ever happen. That's exactly it. And I'm playing it on Spooky Mondays because I'm being trolled. For sure. So far, the horror is MC being an annoying teenage boy. Real. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga.
Exactly.
Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. She's so me for real. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies pick up from manga. To pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Maybe I'll pick up poem writing from this. Who knows? Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh, hello! She looks 5, but she's so cute. We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? No, it wouldn't be boring to reread her favorite manga. Come on. It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, oops, I keep right-clicking. I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. It is. It's so much fun. I love forcing people to watch my favorite shows because then I get to watch them again for the first time because it's their first time. So I understand. She's so real. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Exactly. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not...
Isn't that exactly what she's doing? No, oh yeah, there is definitely an obsession with the baby face. Laboratory! Sorry, I didn't see the end of your joke, Omni. That was my bad. I was too enthralled by this picture of Fear and Hunger. I've heard of this. I do. I get it, Omni. Thank you.
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Does she not have friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this.
What? Why?
They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet?
Well, she's tiny and has pink hair.
Makes me want to punch him in the face.
Okay, yeah, real. Fuck, maybe you should make some friends who like manga, girl. Like, that's true. That's true, lady. Honestly, yeah. All designs are like, girl cute. So, fair. Okay. Kill them! I will pay your bail! Real. Real, she should. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time! I'm screaming! But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part? I'm screaming! She's like, yeah, you're a fucking loser.
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Let her read manga! What the fuck? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? God, I hope so.
So... Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Ugh.
I shouldn't be talking about that yet. So real. Trying not to give spoilers.
Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. If she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. So true. This is so fine. It's not like I'm enjoying myself or anything, baka. So true. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Yes, I love her. Natsuki's so cute. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Uh-oh. I hope you get the chance to tell her this manga sucks. I will not be doing that. Damn. I think this is a base version, yeah. I just got the regular one. I don't know what plus entails, but I figured I should start with the original version. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Damn. Okay, I'll try and get to the end of Act 1 then. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. Big mug! Thank you! Okay, plus has a side story and some small changes. Okay, interesting. Well, unfortunately, I don't have that side story. Yeah. Okay, I'll try and get to that, Jay. What hello? What hello? Why did everyone say I'm sorry hello? Did I say something weird? Did she? How's my Devon Organ Crunch going? Good. I'm down another half box. I'm trying to pace myself because it's only February and I can't get rid of my Devon Organ Crunch too fast. But I had some yesterday and it was delicious. Yes. Oh no, I'm gonna miss out on the side stories? Damn, I didn't know. Okay, well, You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but 6 side stories that are 2 parts? Oh, holy shit, that's a lot of side stories. Damn. Well, maybe I can do that later? Do I have to... If I buy the plus, does that just add DLC onto the game I already have? I don't have to, like, replay it, do I? Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Ooh. Okay, best played after the main game. Okay, perfect. We're good then. Well, of course. You had deja vu? Me when I'm a French owl. Deja vu? Okay, sorry. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. At least manga's quick to read. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Cool. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try and get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Probably. I'm crying, Omni. Okay, I didn't realize you were clairvoyant. That's really impressive. Alright then. I stand up. I return to write with my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Oh boy, did I. Chocolate, bouncy cheeks. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Cat wrangling! I love it. Cheeks, exactly. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Love that. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Damn, that's wild, Omni. You had a vision. Okay, good to know. Natsuki, I guess, first? Because that's who we wrote it for. I don't know that it hit the mark, but like... I don't know this song, but I like it. Okay, Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Huh? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. Oh, should we?
First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? Bofsuki's life? Hello? Oh, welcome back, Jay. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Ugh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like.
She liked it. Okay, she liked it.
Okay, we slayed? Bouncy cheeks chocolate? And then you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy, I think. So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Ugh.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
Ugh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you?
I guess not.
I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Uh-huh. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Grr. Fine, I guess.
Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Damn! This is a banger. That's straight up bars. Holy shit. I didn't know she was serious when she said she had some real fucking literature to show me. Guys, what the hell? This... Woo! Fire emoji, 100 emoji, horns. Hell yeah. Wow. Damn, I'm gonna be thinking about that shit when I go to bed tonight. But that's about it. Mic drop. Fuck. Yeah, I love her. I need to just shake her because that was amazing. Real Omni. JK Rowling wishes. Yeah. She's like 14 be niceys. Moth, I know you and I were writing poems at 14 and they weren't necessarily good. But they certainly weren't as good as that shit. That was beautiful. Anyway. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. No, girl, I fucking loved it. Can you read it to me again? Can you read it to me like you're underwater? Damn. Okay. I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Like, fuck. Honestly, why would you think I wouldn't like that shit? That was... chef's kiss. I would, you know, if I were your mom, I would put that up on the refrigerator. Actually, you know what? Fuck your mom. Give me that shit for my refrigerator. I need it. I need to put that on my refrigerator immediately.
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
And it doesn't. It can just be monkeys can climb, bro.
So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? No, you're right. Exactly, Crafty. I'm for real. Her message slaps. It's not hypersymbolic. It's straight the fuck up. And that's real. Yeah, you have seen my refrigerator. It is a fucking shitstorm of things. And her poem would look great right smack in the middle. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
The Adam Sandler of poems. Yeah, this poem is fucking wearing basketball shorts and a big t-shirt.
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem.
Exactly, and I love when the last line of a poem slaps and is like a mic drop, and she nailed that.
Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening.
So I decided to write about it, and she nailed it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple
The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. Damn, okay, yeah. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. To be fair, I'm good-naturedly clowning on her, but we wrote bouncy chocolate cheeks, so I better shut my ass up. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. Yes! You know what? Yeah, I do love Shel Silverstein. I agree. So you know what? She does, like, it's in there. I also have a poem book from when I was a kid that's called If I Had a Million Onions. And it had some choice poems in there that were similar to this, and they fucking slapped. Vanessa Vanastra's a walking disaster. If you see her coming, you better run faster. She falls in a bowl of pasta at one point, like, you know? There was one that was, would you like a twice of sloast? It's a slice of toast, you know? Would you like a piece of bacon? Would you like a twice of sloast? I don't know. Anyway, there once was a man from Nantucket. That's true. So that's some good shit. Anyway, I didn't even write a poem. It was just 20 words. How am I going to explain that? That's a little avant-garde, man. That's a little above my pay grade here. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Exactly, period. What else could you say? Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri, I guess, next. There are many men from Nantucket near you, that's true. Would I like a doodle-doo? Maybe. She did love those 20 words, that's true. She was insecure about her banger poem because she looked at my 20 words, my shit 20 words, so. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Happens to the best of us. It's fine. Don't force yourself. Damn, he's playing 5D chess with these unrelated words that totally have a deeper meaning. Exactly. And she was writing the artist statement. Meep. She was writing the artist statement for me after the fact, and that's how I do it. So I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? Is it possibly because it's just 20 words in a list? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, oof. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Not really, girl. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Aw! I'm glad, yeah, I love this chat. It's so fun. I always have a good time with you guys. As I always say at the end of my streams, it's way more fun to play with you guys than alone, because you're all so great. God forbid a woman have an opinion that isn't quiet and easily ignored. Yeah. Chocolate Lollipop Rainbow's Kawaii. Feels like my first poem. Yeah, dude. Obviously. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Oh, I was deliberate all right, girl. Thank you for noticing. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Ooh, she called me weak! Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
Well, I'm not sure Natsuki did that, but I appreciate her nonetheless.
Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Whoa, girl, she loved it, so... Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Well, you shouldn't, but now you said it, so like, come on, girl, let's hear it.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, okay. Alright, girl. Ghost under the light.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Damn, okay. Okay, yeah. I'm crying. Yuri, the queen of crap talking and being pretentious. Oh, I think someone here came to shit talk, and I'm not sure it's Yuri, crafty. Yeah, I mean, this is like definitely giving more of what I was writing when I was like, yeah, exactly, when I was posting on DeviantArt when I was like 14. I might have one that's almost exactly like this. The street lamp, like yeah, I was all about street lamps, so this is nostalgic. Yep. Okay, love that. Post this on DeviantArt is killing me. God, I used to love DeviantArt.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
No, I was taking it in, girl. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Apparently, the kids these days aren't learning cursive, which is crazy to me. Wild. Anyway, you got food in your back. Yuri's poem was very DeviantArt coded, yes, is how I would put it. So, I could see that, Crafty. I could see that. She's very much the type that I could see a lot of like, certain types of anime fans being really drawn to her and making her like she's kind of giving Komi Can't Communicate, which was a show I started and then could not watch because it was so, incel fantasy, maybe, is the way I could put it. Is how I was feeling about it. Could be a great show later. I don't know. But at the beginning I was like, and Komi is giving very much this. So I can see what you mean. Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, I don't see much about the game, so I don't know what people are, who people are talking about. So I don't know who's popular, who's not really, but I could see Natsuki being quite popular. Really? Damn, Crafty. I can't believe they got rid of it. I learned so much cursive growing up. Huh, interesting. Yuri definitely was on Tumblr during the shipping wars. 100%, yeah. Omni, I was talking about Komi Can't Communicate. It's an anime. Monica? You're seeing Monica all the time, Moth? She seems so milquetoast so far. I mean, to be fair, I'm right in the beginning, so like maybe we don't. Damn! I remember learning cursive, like, we had to use cursive to write for like a long time in school, but anyway. Really? Natsuki's the least popular character in the franchise? That's crazy, because I love her. Oh, damn, Omni. That's, they were like, learn it or don't. It's taped to the wall. Get over it. Love that. Alright, I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short?
It was a lot longer than Natsuki's.
I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
What do you mean, girl? What are you usually writing?
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Siri? Hoo-hoo! Sorry.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Worms.
Really? I must have totally missed the point. Yeah. And again, I will say, lady, I only watched like an episode, maybe 2, and I was like, it was less Comey that I was interpreting that way, and more that like the main guy kind of was giving like, oh, okay, so the hottest girl in school can't talk except to you, who's a loser. I'm so sure. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But that was just me. I was like, you know, personally, I was at a point in my life where I was like, I can't deal with that. But I'm sure it has merit. All right. Okay, I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
That's wild, Crafty. And same Omni, like, you didn't even get taught at all. It was just on the wall in class. Well, yeah. Understandable, lady. But, yeah, I didn't give it a chance, so I really can't speak on it. That was just how I felt about, like, the first episode. And I was like, I'll watch something else. And then I think I tried to watch Jujutsu Kaisen, which was a completely different vibe, and I wasn't ready for that either. What I really wanted was to watch more Apothecary Diaries, but I was caught up, so I was upset. Anyway,
but remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
Jujutsu Kaisen, I do want to watch at some point. I just was not. I think I was like doing some cleaning and stuff, and I couldn't watch it while also doing stuff. Wait, is there a non-binary main character and Comey can't communicate? What did I miss? Maybe I forgot. Because that, yeah, I would be stoked about that as well. That is always fun. I usually think of like Haruhi as a non-binary main character. It's not explicitly stated, but I mean, she's like so very, I don't give a shit if I'm a girl or a guy, that I'm like, yes, non-binary royalty. I can't say king or queen, but you know what I mean. But yeah. Oh, you wrote a poem about me, Ani. Yeah, I would love to hear it. Oh, yes. Okay, I do remember that character. Actually. That is cool. I do like that. I will give it that. That is real. Non-binary royal member. Yes, exactly. Soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
With hair like spaghetti? Okay, you were a little pretty with hair like spaghetti. Your butt hurts a lot. That makes me go lol. We all often say you're dog-coated. Also, have you ever had porridge? We all love you, Worms, even though you sound like you cry at storms. That is a fucking I'm screenshotting that. That's a fucking banger. Thank you. I might put that on my fridge. Shit. Nobody's ever written a beautiful poem about me like that. That slaps. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, God. I love it. Okay. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
She's counting on me. All right, who should we talk to next? I'm thinking Sayori. I'm just not that interested in Monica yet, really. She hasn't really said anything to me. Wormster. Oh, I like it. Thank you. Yeah. No problem. Anytime, Omni. Anytime you write a beautiful poem about me like that. Okay. Monica is just there at the moment.
This is a good poem, Worms. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. It's really not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It really reminds me... Oh, it just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. He's so mean to her. Holy shit. Well, of course. Monica's our president. Hashtag my president. Monica. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Worms. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I think you kind of dragged me here, but... I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh, here we go. Let's go. I'm screaming. Are you called Sev because you're 70? It is derived from 7. That is true. And it is because Sev is 700 years old. That is exactly why. Sev's not here to correct me, so it's the truth. Anyway, okay. Severance is their favorite show. I'm crying. Lying warning. Severance is an amazing fucking show, though, and I'm so excited for the next season in the next 10 years. Fucking hell, I hate waiting so long for shows, but Severance is one of the most original shows I've seen in years, and I'm obsessed. Anyway, Sev is called Severance. Sev is called Sev because of Severance in my mind. That's so true, Moth. You're right. Okay. Alright, what do we got here from Sayori? Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Sleepy. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. This is so dog-coded. I'm sorry. No, Severance is not in the Walter White universe. But you know what? That would be fucking hilarious. Somewhere out in the Severance world, Walter White is making drugs. Meanwhile, in Severance, everything that happened in there. So, but yeah, this is very dog-coded. And you know what? She's so real. I also love to sleep, and I love a sunny day. So, can't argue. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Oh, she's so me! Wait, are you watching Severance right now? Omni? Cause like, really good. Pluribus also good. I'm also watching that. And that is, yeah, by the Breaking Bad guy. But, no! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Oh, later you'll watch Severance. Okay, fine. I'm crying. Walter White and Heisenberg are actually his innie and outie. Holy shit, it all makes sense. You know what? Yes, Severance does take place in the Breaking Bad universe. That's true, and that is why Sev named herself after them. We've solved it. We've connected all the dots. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. I love eggs and toast. Actually, eggs and hash browns. And not like a hash brown patty, but like eggs and the little like diced hash browns. Like not big home fries, but like the little diced hash browns. I've been eating those every day of my life. My entire life until I moved out. Because they're my mom's favorite breakfast. And apparently she ate them a whole bunch when she was pregnant with me. So at my funeral there will be eggs and hash browns to eat. You're all invited in hopefully many years. But I'm mostly sure this is English. I'm crying. I mean, hash browns are just potatoes. I don't know.
I don't know how much cheaper you can get than just like potatoes chopped up really small. Yeah, there's no other ingredients. It's just potatoes chopped up really small. Yeah, so you should try that. They're really good. I would recommend chopping them up small and then like partially boiling them and then frying them. Really good. Yeah. Shredded dirt clumps? I do love a shredded hash brown too, but I'm talking about diced. But shredded hash browns, like what Denny's does, those things slap, but they're really hard to make at home. They don't turn out as crispy. Potatoes never lose, that's true. She should have made hash browns and eggs, is what I'm getting at. I almost said hash browns and toast, which is kind of a weird breakfast. Anyway. Fun fact, I really want to get a tattoo that is hash browns and eggs. Anyway. Chicken nuggets, but no chicken. Potato mush instead. No. Okay, so there's hash brown patties they look like a chicken nugget. I'm talking like it's literally diced up potato. Look up diced hash browns. That's what you're talking about. You just have to soak the potato shreds. Okay, here's the thing. I know you have to soak the potato shreds, but for some... Wait, don't boil them, just soak them. Okay, because my ex and I were really trying to get the Denny's ones right, and we couldn't figure out exactly how they do it. They always came out a little bit wrong. I'm gonna try that. Okay. Alright. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. That's true. I get all cranky. Okay, low blood sugar. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. So true. At least you didn't have to, like, explain the deep dark meaning behind it. Shreds are too delicate for boiling. I think I understand now, yeah. That was my mistake. So I will soak them. And then try frying them. And hope. It's... Actually, if you make it the way, Omni, if you make it the way my mom makes it, it's potatoes with no spices, except salt. I put pepper on mine because I at least need a little spice. You know, but yeah, some people do it with spices because they're not my mom, who's exceedingly white, and does not like even pepper. She thinks pepper is spicy. Fun fact. I like some spice, but alas. Who should I show my poem to next? Gee, I wonder. My mom is like very white. And she actually can tolerate more foods than, say, her sister, my aunt, is like, she can't do flavor. If you put flavor in front of her, she can't eat that. It's scary. My mom, though, if I make something good, like I got her into ramen recently, and she'll eat it because she likes it, as long as she doesn't really know what's in it. Yeah. My mom loves salt. Smelling salt might kill her. Yeah. Okay, Monica. Whee! Hi, worms. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring these things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Dude, who is your tailor? Like, how are they doing this? That's crazy. Anyway. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Literally giving blonde blazer. I see it. It's very the leader and a bit milquetoast. Anyway. Want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, worms. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of berry that we're all learning to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Milquetoast. It's spelled a little differently. It's one word. But it means like nothing burger. Like it's giving that go girl give us nothing. Like very boring, very plain. The school's tailor, yeah, this school's tailor is doing crazy things with the underbust that we just didn't know were physically possible. Thank you, Milquetoast. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Q-U-E, but now it's eluding my brain. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, worms. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Well, because I was trying to cater to someone specific. Oh, geez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Yes! Guys, we fucking nailed it! Yeah! Real, Jay. Real. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Yo! Just like you said, Shel Silverstein! I do love Shel Silverstein. I think they put milk and eggs in Crickets Can Leap, literally. That's true. They put milk and eggs on bread and that makes French toast, right? I don't like French toast, so I'm not exactly sure how you make it, but I think. Also, one time my old roommate made the most diabolical casserole ever that was just layers of bread soaked in egg and milk overnight with, in between it, bacon, but like uncooked, so it was supposed to cook in the oven, and cheese, I think, and then more layers of bread, and then bacon and cheese, and then layers of bread, and it was all soaked to the point where when she put it in the oven and it came out, the bread was like weirdly jiggly and had the worst texture of anything I've ever experienced in my life. And she was like, this is my family's favorite casserole that we make on Christmas. And both my current roommate and I, we used to live with her, we don't anymore, tried it and went, that's great! And then while she was at work, we had to throw out chunks of it because she would come home from work and be like, did you have some for lunch today? Because she made so much. She made 2 full casseroles. And we had to be like, because the first time we were like, oh no, we didn't have any today. And then she was like, have some more. And yeah, so the next day she came home and we were like, yeah, we had it. It was really good. Thank you. So Taylor, if you're watching this, don't ever make that again. Do not feed that to people outside your family. We're not built for it. Please, please. Oh my God, I can still taste it. Sometimes my roommate and I bring it up. Like, remember the casserole? Yeah, the casserole that kills you? Yeah, that one. Crying, Jay. Yeah, it was horrific. It was awesome in that it tried to kill me. That's epic, Moth. You're right. Anyway. Yeah, see, French toast usually does have some milk mixed in. And a texture, because you fry it, right? So it's a little better than what I'm talking about, but that casserole was, woo! Yeah. Taylor! Yeah, exactly that, Omni. Exactly that. She did make a mean potato soup, though, I will say. So I'll give her that. Alright. Have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably wouldn't find much filler in her poems. I certainly did not. Crickets can chirp. I wish I had like a sound bar so I could like do the horn, you know? They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. That's true. Once she explained the meaning, I was like, okay, you know what? Damn. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure we'll end up trying different things a lot. She's so right. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. I should give you a soundboard. That's so true. Okay, I'll have to work on that. I keep forgetting like new things to add in, so that would be fun. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. That's right, I'm only writing in 20 words, bitch. Reinventing my own kind of haiku. I'm just kidding, a haiku is about syllables, not words. Anyway, soundboards for subscribers could be dangerous. They would have to be limited. They would have to be limited for sure. Like you can only do like so many per, and also if we got more than our usual amount of people in chat, it might be a problem, but that's okay. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? 5k points for sound. Exactly. That horn better be very well placed. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Fake it till you make it, girl. Yeah, time limit as well. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, okay. Oh, we got a scroll bar on this one. All right. Let's go. Was it because of the Jevil rap? It might be, yeah. No, but also sometimes it'll end up being Jevil rap. We never know. I don't know if I want to take that risk. Anyway, okay. Hole in wall. Hold on, whoa. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Monica, is everything okay at home? Okay, wow. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah. Wow. I'm gonna take a second to process that. Define home! Deltarune, yes. I mean, define home. That's a tough question, actually. But no, the Deltarune is what we're playing on Wednesdays. So, I started with Undertale, and now I'm playing Deltarune. So I have all the... If you don't want to play it yourself and you just want to watch it, I have all the VODs up on YouTube. But it's really good. Recommend. Highly recommend. So what do you think? I think you witnessed a murder? Maybe? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, not really the right person to ask for feedback. Hey, are we gonna maybe touch on the subject matter? It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Sorry, I read that in the wrong voice. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Is it murder? Is that the inspiration? Wait, you don't think you've heard murder before? The spackle on the walls? I don't know, it's giving she witnessed a murder. That's what I was getting from it. Can I see it? The poem is not in here? Damn, okay. Yeah, please show me an ugly bug. I don't know, I'm immediately thinking she witnessed a murder. Now I want to read the poem again, because I'm like, what did I miss? Instantly, I was just picturing, yeah, death. But then I guess the end part where she's not looking in, she's looking out, kind of gave something else. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting murder. I don't know. But then it kind of gave where she turns it around and she's like, oh, I'm looking out. That like, did she do it? I don't know. Oh, the direction the spackle protrudes, like someone poked a hole into the wall from the other side. True, true, true. Okay. I see. Tomato bristle fry. Let's see. Tomato bristle fly. Show me. Oh! Oh, he's weird, but I kind of like him, but he's spiky. He's kind of freaky, but I would be friends with him. He's a guy. Yeah, right, Jay? I'm feeling that. He's kind of freaky, but you know what? I think I respect it. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. I like him! Yeah, he's just a little guy. He's not as freaky as the other guys. I don't know how to explain it. He's just a little bristly. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. It was an epiphany source from murder. Like, I don't know. I'm feeling like, huh. Yes, fetch me another spiky guy, please. Either witnessed or committed. I don't know. Okay, like, I totally see what you're saying now that, like, okay, not murder, but she's, like, trapped in a box. But I don't know. I was thinking, like, it wasn't me, like, I didn't do it kind of vibes. And then, like, in the end, she's the one looking out. So, like, maybe she actually did do it. Like, she thinks she's on the outside of the room looking in and, like, burning her retinas looking at this grisly body. But actually, she's on the inside looking out. You know what I'm saying? Locked room murder. She's still in there. That was my vibe. Billiam? Who's Billiam? I love it. Okay, that was my interpretation. So, I'm glad to give you my warm thoughts. Something like that. Okay. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, Rice Hispa? Is that the full? Now I'm excited to know, like, because you guys seem pretty sure, obviously, like, what it's about. So I'm like, now I want to reread the poem in what you guys are saying. Oh, he's cool too. Whoa, he looks like a vase. Like, I've seen vases that are spiky like this. He's cool. Ooh, okay, spiky guys, thank you. He is ferrous fluid in bug form. That's real. Okay, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. True. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Exactly. First make it exist, then make it good. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. You find spiky bugs scary? I like him. I don't know. I like a spiky bug, I guess. It's the leggy bugs that I find scary, I guess. Like, I'm really scared of daddy long legs. Ooh! Yeah, I don't know. They freak me right out. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Daddy long legs and their long legs. Although I do laugh whenever I think of daddy long legs because I think of Flula saying all that he says about daddy long legs. Father long legs? Anyway, just move your hand and go with the flow. So true. Okay, that's true. Do they have spikes to poison you? That's sad. Ferrous fluid! Blorbo from my chemistry homework. Exactly. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. No, Natsuki said you were great. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh god. Oh no. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss my symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
Exactly.
How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Me. I'm putting it on my frit. Sayori liked it. And Worms did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring.
Oh, damn. Okay, girl. Ladies. Let's all calm it down. The girls are fighting! Oh, Big Mug, thank you. Okay, yeah, that is true. Daddy Longlegs are fun that way, but here's the thing. Wait, some Arabic animated series? What? Arabic or Czech? I feel like those are very different. When I was a kid, I went to a campground and we like sat on these logs at some like, they were doing some show for kids or whatever in the woods. And we sat on these log benches and I watched the whole thing. And then when we got up to leave, I noticed that under the bench I had been sitting on was like a huge nest of daddy longlegs, and there was just thousands of them under there. And that was a formative time in my life, and so I hate them a lot. I'm sorry, I don't like them. There's too much leg. Frozen spiderweb leggies. Anyway, this is okay, lady. Okay, I like the way you think. They are down bad for each other. This is love-hate. That's real. Bailey, yeah. It was horrible. But no. I don't like them since then. And I'm not bad with most spiders, to be fair. Like, I don't love them, but I don't like, I'm not like, ah! But daddy longlegs? Yeah, no thank you. Honestly, Moth, I think you were there. Maybe you blocked this out, but I'm pretty sure you were there. They explode into a million spiders, yes. They really do. I'm crying. The name is minuscule. The language... Arabic and Czech are so different. Like, wildly different. You know what? Wait, what? You have daddy longlegs that are different? It would really benefit from a set of fishnets. Can you fucking imagine? I'm about to Google daddy longlegs because I want to know that you have different ones. Oh. Oh, they're really kind of cute when you look them up close, maybe. Okay, there's different ones. There are different ones. Okay, I don't want to look at that anymore. Okay. Yeah, please draw a daddy longlegs in a fishnet. I would really love that. I think that would be really funny. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna stop thinking about them now. Okay. Ooh. Which I haven't yet. And worms like my poem too, you know. I called it DeviantArt, but I guess I didn't say that to you. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. The music? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Worms appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Ladies! Ladies! Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. This is loony-ass music for real. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as worms started showing up.
I was gonna make a comment about the boobs, but I didn't realize Natsuki was gonna do it for me. I'm screaming.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
Exactly that, lady. You are not vying for my opinion, because my opinion is nothing. My opinion is, ooh, girls, and their interests suck, and I hate it.
I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned toward me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Run. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Worms. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it.
Oh, this is horrific.
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out.
Okay, to be fair, the meaning honestly was easier to read out of Yuki's. However, I don't think Yuki, I always keep calling her that, Yuri, but that doesn't make it better.
Help me explain that to her, Worms.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Oh, shut up. Sorry, girl, but no, it's not. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Worms?
Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I'm crying. I can go, help me, Sayori! Well, I agree with Natsuki, like, to be real. So... Oh, God. Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented.
Well...
But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah! It did, didn't it? Shows how much you know.
That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. You thought the game chose for me? No. I picked Natsuki. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is really a personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. TT! Hi, TT. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Approved. I'm Sayori and I approve this message. But for real though, I feel like Yuri was being like quite harsh. Natsuki was like, maybe I'm making excuses for her because I like her better, but I feel like she was being harsh and she was being like, well, I'm better than you because I use more words. And Natsuki was more like, well, you don't have to use all those words. You can do other stuff. Which is true. Anyway, yeah, so that's true on the cats do love being kidnapped, regardless of what they say about it. You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki.
Ah!
Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so.
Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Worms.
Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about...
Natsuki glances around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away.
Anyway. Thing about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay?
Okay, that was a little mean. But true. I know, why do I walk in and they're all like, ooh, I need your opinion? Like, girl, the fuck? That's true, lady. But you know what? If they don't want to be kissed, why forehead so kissable? I ask my son this every day, and he just says, meow. And that, honestly, that's not enough. I'm still kissing him. Okay, let's go. That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori?
I'll go make some tea.
Eh?
I was just trying to help.
Gay. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Worms. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we get a little too used to.
So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere.
No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take a chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica.
Huh? About what?
That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun.
Ah, of course.
Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
Oh, I forgot she was vice president. I'm crying. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was all right. Well, mostly.
Worms, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Oh my god, I can't read. Like, honestly, they need a vice president so they can govern the other two people. Well, now three. Now three people. So, what's worse than getting a disease? Oh, I don't know.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Okay, no, sorry. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Getting 2 diseases! Getting a dishard. That one took me a second, but as I read it out loud, I was like, oh, I see. Yeah. Getting 2 diseases. Getting 2 dishearts. If you get 2 of those, it's over. Also, one time, you know what that reminded me of? It took me 100 years to understand. Well, you need to get good, Moth. But Omni, that reminded me of when I was hanging out with my little 5-year-old cousin years ago, and he was like, you know what's colder than Christmas? And I was like, no, I don't know. Do tell. And he said, standing in the fridge for 5 years. And you know what? He wasn't wrong. So, this is just like that. Anyway. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Worms! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. He's not wrong. He does have a bright future. Oh my god, he's like 12 or 13 now. No, I hate that. He's still 5. He's still 5, and he's so smart. Okay, that's all. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people.
It's just when I'm involved.
You don't You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Worms, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. In the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. In the club, we all fam. Sorry. God. That was another vocal stem that my roommate had. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun! Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? What? What? That sounds... We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. What do you mean, does it really need to stop there? I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Slopez, yeah. I'm glad you like that. In the club, we all fan. I honestly think it's Clurb the way she said it, but it's from something. I just have no idea what. He wants to touch a boob. Right. But he kind of made it sound like he wants to touch all the boobs. Like, at once. Hi, Bill! What are you doing? Hi. Hi, sweet man. Just a Bill butt. Bill, you're just showing off your butt. He's so rude about her, for real. Like, he's irredeemably thirsty and he's so mean to Sayori. Yeah, I also don't go to clubs, but that is a good line for if you have disagreements in a club. My god, okay. Real, honestly, lady. So true. Yes, mandatory Bill cameo. He's still here. Hi. Hi. Why are you inching toward me like you're scared? What's up? Oh, he's gonna turn off the mic. Are you gonna turn off the mic? No. Yeah, hi. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. What was that? Oh. He just got... Hi, baby. Okay. I gotta play. I gotta play. Hem. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. How much do I have to do a whole other day to get to the end of Act 1? Like, when's the end of Act 1? Oh my god, Bill. Oh my god, Bill. Hi. Hi. Yes, I gotta play. I can't. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, excuse me. Massacre. No. Tail in mouth, bad. Oh my god. Oh, I saw the ghost clip, by the way, Omni. It was good. I see what you mean now. Another full day. Bill. Okay, I might cut it here then. But I kind of want to write the poem first. He muted and unmuted me? Wait. Just now? Like... Okay, well... Sweet. Play. Oh, thank you for following me, lady! Welcome to the fam. In the club, we all fam. Okay, sorry. Oh, I'm crying. He muted me. I love that. There's 2 more days plus a weekend? Oh shit, okay. Alright, yeah. Good info, lady. I will do this poem and then I think I'll cut for today. And I'll see you again next Monday for more Doki Doki. I'm excited. Strawberry. Cheeks. Oh, so they jump when I can tell if I'm picking the right cute words. I didn't notice that the first time. Melody. Childhood? Okay, that's her. Got it. Heart? Oh, damn. Sunny? Oh, I should have done lollipop. Twirl. Excitement, maybe? Nope. Damn. Like 3 to 4 days in the first act. Yeah, that does make sense.
8 to 10 hours in total. Yeah. And I'm like chatting with you guys in between too. And I'm kind of a chatty Kathy. So, silly. God damn. I want to pick ribbon. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Flower. Damn it. Feather. Cheer. Dazzle. Dang. I'm really... Okay, I need cute things. Headphones, philosophy, empty, uncanny, shopping, hop, treasure. Hop? Yeah, okay, there we go. Vibrant swimsuit, socks, journey, landscape, question. Romance? No, but she likes romance manga! Okay, it's fine. Sparkle? Fuck's sake. Fluffy. Yeah, okay. I suck at this. Think of a bed full of pink squishmallows. Okay. Oh yes, Papers, Please is so fun. I'm loving it. And I'm excited to play my second day of it. Poof? Yeah, okay. I really liked it actually, Moth, but I can see what you mean. Like, it is quite stressful. But I got into the flow of it and I was just like, kind of had a bit of a Stanford prison experiment moment where I was just like, get out of my line, you're wasting my time. Like, you don't have the right fucking papers. Like, but yeah, it was, yeah, but like I'm having fun. I hope you know I'm being mostly facetious and just joking around, but I'm having fun with it. I'm just role-playing, as a border agent. But yeah, I became a professional. Thank you. I definitely killed my family in the first go around, but this time I'm doing better and I have some savings. So I'm excited to keep going. And also B told me when rewatching back so they can make shorts that none of you guys told me that I can open the Illuminati paper, like the order or whatever that comes and gives me that little piece of paper. I can open it and there's like stuff that'll happen. So I need to do that next time. I need to find out what's happening. Yeah, B was like apparently like yelling at the screen like, why is no one telling them? Yeah, so I'll do that next time. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna save, guys, because I don't want to do a whole nother day. I gotta go eat some food. Yeah, I figured you guys all forgot. So that's fine. But yes, it is a different stress than No, I'm Not a Human. I actually find it, No, I'm Not a Human is the stress of like making choices, whereas I like that there's clear instructions for Papers, Please, I will say. As much as I might fuck them up, I like that I don't have to be like, oh, should I let this person in? Like, I don't have to make too many choices, whereas No, I'm Not a Human is definitely a little different, but also very fun, obviously. I like it because I've been playing it for weeks. I don't have to cook. I have leftovers. Yesterday, I made a delicious zucchini and tomato pasta with sausage and basil and fresh Parmesan. So I can go eat that. But thank you for coming, lady. I'm excited to have you in chat in future because it was really great having you here. And I'm glad that you liked the rest of my chat. And so yeah, next Monday at 5 p.m. we'll be back again to continue Doki Doki. Wednesdays, 5 p.m. I'm doing Deltarune. So if you haven't seen that one, lady, unless you don't care about spoilers, you might not want to tune in. But if you don't care, then come on hang out. Or if you want to watch the VODs, they're all on YouTube. Worms End as well. And then 5 p.m. Thursdays is Papers, Please at the moment. So hope to see you there. And then if you're looking for my schedule, I post that every Monday. And it'll show what's upcoming for the week. It's usually those, but like if there's changes, if I can't do a day or if I'm gonna add an extra day, that'll be posted there. So you can always know what's upcoming. Yes, Jay, I'll take some cheese off and throw the rest to you of the pasta. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, this stuff is way more fun with you than it is without you. Okay, there we go. I'm saved. Done. And yes, right? I saved. Did I not? Yes. Okay, we're good. You know when you have to save something like 3 times so you know that you saved it. Yeah, even though you just watched yourself save it. It's like that. But yes, I, as always, appreciate you guys, and I will hopefully see you on Wednesday, and if not Wednesday, hopefully Thursday, and if not Thursday, then hopefully next Monday. But yeah, oh, I still have to get my music going, guys. I always do this. I'm here to embarrass myself. I gotta get the... Come on! Alright, hold on. Okay, we're gonna go with classic. Huh? Hello? Are you gonna play the song? There we go. Okay, bye guys.